I'd like to show you a little more of the Bach Cello Suite Prelude from Suite number 1. We've had part 1 and part 2 already, covering the beginnings of the familiar part. Usually, again, this is in G, but I've moved it up to B. I've moved up a major third precisely for the section we're going to see here when we get down into these chords that we otherwise would have to move up to another register, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have his spacing, because in spacing Bach expresses himself so beautifully, and they're very purposeful spacings. So I began here at where we started, or where we finished, sorry, at the end of part 2. If you've not yet done so, I would appreciate it very much if you'd please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. You can like, share, and leave a comment. If you'd care to leave me a tip, that would be very pleasurable. My PayPal information is in the description below. And so here's part 3 of the Prelude from Cello Suite number 1 in G. We're doing it in B. So we started, I covered these in part 2 at the very end. So what is this? F sharp 7 with a third in the bass. It's quite a tidy, concise way of saying a dominant chord. Thirds in the bass, flat 7 and root. And that motif is coming through. 6, 7, 9. And now we get B7. So we had F sharp 7, B7. The root, the third, the flat 7 and 6 behind it, back up to flat 7. Now a lovely second inversion E major chords. This is the 4 chord in the piece. We have B, E, G sharp. Nice voicing. It's just like your E chord shape here, but displaced to the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. So 7, 7, 6, and we play B, E, G sharp, F sharp, back to G sharp. So we reach out to the 9th fret of the 5th string, F sharp. And now we're gonna get the 5 chord of B, F sharp 7 with a pedal B in the bass, just like the beginning. These are really good on the fingers, I think. It's fun to play this way. Second finger, 7th fret B, 6th string, 8th and 9th fret, third finger, little finger, and I'm using third finger below on the 3rd string, 8th fret. So B, A sharp, E, D sharp, you can hear that it wants to resolve, and it does, but he doesn't stay there for very long. We're going to go down way into the cello range. All the way down here. So again, if we tried to do this in G, we wouldn't get this stuff unless you had a 7 string. So it's very much like the opening phrase. B, F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp, 7, 7, 9, 8, 6, 8, and then we're going to come straight down in a scale. So here we are. I'm just going to call out frets as I'm fingering it. 8, 6, 9, 8, 6, 9, 7, 6, shift if you want, 4, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. And now, it's a way to do it that's quite beautiful. So it's a first inversion C sharp chord with E sharp in the bass, 6th string 1st fret. So the line is E sharp, C sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, G sharp, A sharp, B. And it's a time I'm trying to keep this bass short because I don't want it to hang in to these other notes here. But 1, so I'll call out frets. 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. So I am using middle finger to damp the 6th string. If you've grown up playing with distortion, you get used to these things of damping either with right hand or left hand. So this is a case, I wasn't aware of it till right now, but I'm damping with middle finger. Right there. Now, it's a beautiful thing. It's an F sharp 7 chord with the lowest note on the cello, lowest note on the guitar here. It's a F sharp 3rd inversion, F sharp 7 3rd inversion. So E, C sharp, F sharp, flat 7, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Talking pitches now. We're going to get all the way up to an expression of F sharp before we come down and get into another little cycle. So this is open 6, 4, 4. So 5th string, 4th fret, 4th string, 4th fret. C sharp, F sharp, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. Now here I'm I took lessons with Bill Connors, used to play with Return to Forever in Chick Corea, great solo guitarist, had a great solo career. He taught me about this secondary tip. So I'm playing the 6th string open. I'm using the secondary tip, the very end of my 1st finger, to damp the 6th string while I'm playing the 5th. And then I'm using the very tip of the 1st finger to damp the 5th string while I'm playing the 4th string. So we're just left with that line. Now that leading tone makes it sound like we're in F sharp, but then we're going to get a line that takes us out. So to finish here, the 3rd time, we just play the arpeggio. Flat 7, 5, 1, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5. No, that's it. 1, 3, 5. Natural 7, 1. That's open 4, 4, 6. Sorry, 8, 6, 6, 7. Again, I don't think in frets usually. And I usually pause there. So now we have that coming down all C sharp minor lines. So I change this fingering all the time for myself. There's all kinds of ways to do it. I'll show you a reasonable way. 4, now I'm using second finger, third finger. If you're familiar with legato kinds of fingerings, this is where this would come in handy. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, shift. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, shift. 1, and then a little E triad down. What looks like an E triad. I'll call frets. 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6. Yeah, I like that one. 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7. Sorry, frets are hard. 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9. Then we can go from there. So 7, 6, 8, 9. I guess I like to shift there. 9, 6, 8, 9, 11. And then 8, 9, 11 again. And sometimes it's hammers, sometimes it's slides. Slide, slide, hammer. And we rise to this wonderful note, G, or I should say F double sharp is what it really is. So, I'm sorry this has been, once we get here, C sharp 11, 8, 9, 11, 8, 9, 11, up to 12 for just a second. Then we come down to the F sharp. Twelve, 11, 12, 11, 10, 11, 11, 9, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, 4. I covered this line in another video, just specifically about this line in the original key. Here I'm just singing an arpeggio. 9, 6, 8, 6, 4, and then a tag. 4, 6, 7. And now we get a little arpeggio run. F sharp, F sharp. I had to remember the line. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 1, boom. 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, hear a 5-1 there of F sharp to B. And then a little B answer. 2, 4, 1. Now the last little line of this part, F sharp, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, B. I'll try to call out frets, I'm sorry. 2, 2, 6, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4. Boom. And once we're here, we're going to move out a little bit of the key. E sharp. 6, 4, 6. 7, 7, 6, 5, 6. That little back up, targeting a note with a half step above and below. And we do it again. 7, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6. 6, 6, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Come down a dominant 7th arpeggio. 4, 6, 3, 6, 4. And that's as far as we'll get today with part 3. I'm sorry it's so laborious to call out the frets. If you've stayed this long, you are on the way to sainthood. I appreciate your kind attention and patience. I really don't think in terms of frets. I don't think in terms of tablature. I don't think it gives an accurate reading of what's going on. You need it on the board and in your ears. And I've never used tab. I've used it for some students, but it's not my preference at all to think in terms of frets, other than what's the 8th fret of the 3rd string? What note is that? What's the 7th fret of the 4th string? What note is that? But other than that, you want to get to the note name. So I'm seeing F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, B, E sharp, D sharp, etc. I'm seeing pitches and the way they coalesce into chords, not fret numbers, because fret numbers don't equal chords unless you have a really convoluted process of reinterpreting them. You're best to see the pitches for what they are, which means it presupposes knowing the board. I can't stress it enough. So if you want to improvise in this style, say you move out of a key that you're familiar with and you moved somewhere else and you want to know what the flat 6 is, you're going to have to be able to think both theoretically and on the board with reference to position where you are. So this has been a long video. I do appreciate your patience if you've waited this long, and I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to look at this prelude, and I wish you, as always, a very, very good day.